Hello guys, welcome back to the Media Nights. My name is Ari.
And I'm Denise.
And today we're going to be watching Hot Fuzz. As you know, this is the second film in the Cornetto trilogy. And we felt like more ice cream. Like I said the first time around, we felt like having a good time watching a film that makes us laugh a little bit, but also has something to say, just like the first film. Because with Shaun of the Dead, we loved the writing in that. The dialogue was superb. The tracking shot that we got multiple times to kind of show us the before and after, and how Shaun was absolutely oblivious to the fact of what was going on was absolutely funny, and it's really clever, it's witty, and it was honestly, it surpassed our expectations, and it really made it for such a fun time.
Yeah, like the great thing about comedy is that it's such a wonderful tool to kind of hide some kind of commentary in it, right? Like, and this movie clearly had a lot to say. We had such a wonderful leading character. We got to see his arc, and it's just wonderful. Like, there are so many quotable lines in this, the whole "you got red on you" thing, and the way certain lines were repeated again, like motifs. It was just so much fun, and actually such a smart movie. And like you said, it just looked so good. The editing, the cinematography, it was just a blast. Like, really tight, really, really fun. And like, it was such a solid start. I cannot wait for this one.
Edgar Wright has a sauce, man. He's got the style down. Like you mentioned, the editing was flawless. I loved what he did with it, and I can't wait to watch more. You guys have been asking for Hot Fuzz. As soon as we posted Shaun of the Dead, most of the comments were, now you got to do the rest of the Cornetto trilogy. So here we are, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. If you guys want to catch the full-length reaction alongside us, that's going to be available on our Patreon. And if you want to watch these reactions early, make sure that you hit the join button and become a YouTube member. A huge shout out to Humberto Granadero.
And also to Blake Ferguson.
Guys, thank you so much for becoming Producer Nights, for supporting us, and for watching these videos. It truly warms our hearts to see you guys come here and have a great time. So thank you so much for the support and the love. We hope that you guys enjoy. And as always, we'll catch you guys after the movie. Ooh.
Oh boy, somebody's in trouble.
It's the police sirens. What is it this time? More zombies?
Oh my God, can you imagine? That's a determined walk.
Yes. He's got a goal.
Graduated Canterbury University in 1993 with a double first in politics and sociology.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
He's the man, huh?
Notably urban pacification and riot control.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
All right, man. That's an intro.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
Proceeded to improve skill base with courses in advanced driving and advanced cycling.
Very nice.
Advanced cycling.
In 2001, began active duty with the renowned SO-19 Armed Response Unit.
Oh, wow.
Sustained 3 injuries in the line of duty and wounded by a man dressed as Father Christmas.
Father Christmas.
I'm surprised you weren't snapped up sooner for a nice desk job. That's what I did.
I prefer to think my office is out on the street.
He likes to be in the field.
We're making you sergeant
I see.
in Sandford, Gloucestershire.
In where, sorry?
In Sandford, Gloucestershire.
Oh, transferring him?
I kind of like it here.
Well, you've always wanted to transfer to the country.
In 20 years or so, yes. I'd like to talk to the inspector.
You can speak to the inspector, but I can promise you he will tell you exactly the same thing as I have.
Why do they want to get rid of him?
Yeah, they're trying to get rid of him.
I don't really know what to say.
Yeah, he doesn't want
Yes.
Say no.
Yes, thank you.
No. Thank you.
You want me to bother the chief inspector with this?
Yes. Good for you. Stand up for yourself.
Kenneth! Hello, Nicholas.
Hey, Bill Nye.
It's a reunion.
I know what you're going to say, but the fact is, you've been making us all look bad.
Is he so good at his job?
If we let you carry on running around town, you'll continue to be exceptional, and we can't have that.
Yeah, it's because he's making them look bad.
Wow. That's a you problem.
There's one thing you haven't taken into account, and that's what the team is going to make of this.
Oh, God. Everybody wants him
Oh,
gone.
look at all their smiles.
No.
Jealous pieces of shit.
Yeah,
I'm
for
so
real.
upset.
They're just afraid that they're going to actually have to do their jobs well.
Do it well, yeah.
Janine, it's me.
I know, I'm at work.
I know. I'm outside.
I have something important to tell you, and I didn't want to do it over the
Thank
I've
goodness.
been transferred. I'm moving away for a while.
I'm not Janine.
And there's no reason we can't be civil with each other. It's not that long ago we were talking about getting married.
Yes, but you were already married to the force, weren't you?
Oh, there it is.
Besides, you were the one who suggested we take a break.
Yes, well, guilty people often make the first move.
It's all about the job for him, huh?
There's something I need to tell you.
You're seeing someone else.
Yes, how did you...
Is it Bob?
No. Does Bob look like the kind of person I'd go out with?
Poor Bob.
It's Dave.
Oh, no. And Dave is right there.
And he also looks exactly the same.
Oh, Nicholas.
You do realize that window is broken from the inside?
Yeah, he really can't turn off.
He's always in work mode, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's hard to turn it off.
Oh, no. He's there just with his peace lily. Poor guy.
Oof.
There
Damn,
it is, that Edgar Wright sauce.
I know. He's far out. Like, it's the country.
It's a whole commute. Model village.
To be fair, there are some beautiful villages around London, so how bad can it be?
I was hoping to check in.
But you've always been here.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were my husband.
Oh.
What?
Fascist.
I beg your pardon.
Wait, what?
Fascist?
System of government characterized by extreme dictatorship.
I thought she was calling him a fascist.
Hag.
I beg your pardon.
Evil old woman considered frightful or ugly. It's 12 down.
Oh, that is so good. Bless your heart.
I love it. It's a British like sense of humor, right? The passive aggressive, just you know, the little stabs.
I love that.
It's not dreadful, but I would hardly call that a sweet.
I feel so bad for him.
I know.
I just see his entire mood just shifted. Is he already going to start looking for things to do? Because that's his nature, it seems.
Could I have a glass of the cranberry juice, please?
Sure.
This is not the Winchester, but it will do.
Pint of lager, please, Mary.
Holy shit, he finishes already? They're just having fun. Relax.
Oh, no. Are they too young?
Oh, it's the...
Yeah. Yep. Oh, dude, just let it.
I mean, come on.
Oh, he's got to
Excuse
do
me.
it.
What? When's your birthday?
22nd of February.
What year?
What year?
Every year.
Smart.
Get out. When's your birthday? Out.
That's all he had to say.
Well, you would have maybe a month or two south of proper, but if they're in here, it stops them getting into trouble out there.
The law's the law, and they'll have to go.
Oh, yeah, he's not going to be very popular here.
Yeah, interesting. Completely different ways of viewing things. You just got here, man. You don't want to be that person in town that everybody hates.
No.
Exactly.
Oh,
Good
goodness.
job. Yeah.
Yes. See, that I agree with.
Oh,
shit. Oh, my God.
hey, what a roll.
I'm taking you to the station. Where is it?
He's like, I don't even know where I'm at.
That's funny. He's going to have to start arresting everybody.
What?
Well, at least he was fine with it.
Indecent exposure.
Oh my goodness. It's your first evening here.
It's a hell of a way to introduce yourself. The guy with the gun.
You in for the night? Oh, I'm forest free.
He's a regular there.
Damn.
The way he clicked both of those, he's like, I'm used to this, baby.
I love how they edit this. It's fire, dude.
All that paperwork. I love the satire too, or the parody of the genre, how normally we see these with action sequences, but we just see him filling paperwork. It's so much fun.
But you
Very
see
interesting.
how different things are in the village, right?
Yeah.
People they let it go instead of being on it.
Well, like they said, right? The couple said, the bar owners, they were like, it's for the greater good. Rather we have them in here than they're doing something else out there.
Yeah.
And he sees it in a completely different way where it's by the book, right?
I'm a slasher, and I must be stopped.
You're a what?
A slasher of prices.
Who the heck are you? Is that Timothy Dalton? Oh my God.
Discounts are criminal. Catch me later.
His discounts are criminal.
Well, how's our guest?
Nobody tells me nothing.
Oh gosh. So useful, huh? Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. Oh my God. Who's gone?
No way.
Why are you dressed like a police officer?
He is a police officer.
No. Oh, I love him too.
Yes.
The cast is amazing.
I admire your enthusiasm, and far be it from me to stifle your flair. But this isn't London.
Mm-hmm.
Sandford is the safest village in the country.
Oh, wow.
There's a reason we accommodate a few of the younglings at the pub.
The greater good.
The greater good, precisely.
It's a clash of ethics, isn't it?
Mm.
Locker room.
Yeah, show him around.
Riot room.
Oh dear, you could see the cobwebs in there. They'd never use those.
Sergeant Wainwright and Detective Constable Cartwright. Oh, get up.
That's funny.
Completely different from what he's used to.
From this command center, I can see what the whole village is up
I love the music. It's so epic. Ah.
Wow.
Our friend, the living statue, was here Saturday. 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
The living statue.
We are going to be up to our in jugglers.
We'll get right onto it, Tom.
So he kind of agrees with his perspective, huh?
Yeah.
Now, since it's your first day and it's 11:30, I'd say that's lunch.
That's a completely different experience, huh?
Yeah. They don't deal with the problems by force. They do it by being nice, essentially.
Well, your choice to come down here and tell me how to do my job. Our jobs. You see, boys, you know better.
What did he just say?
I have no idea what he said.
Why have you got your stab vest on? It's a requirement.
In the city, maybe.
Have you been stabbed, Sergeant Fisher?
No.
Well, I have.
Oh, he's so serious.
He is.
Did you shoot anybody? He shot a kid with a Kalashnikov.
Oh my god.
What is it like being stabbed?
Oh, he's curious about him,
Yeah.
huh?
You ever fired 2 guns whilst jumping through the air?
No.
You ever fired 1 gun whilst jumping through the air?
No.
This poor guy has probably never seen any of that, right?
What about Lethal Weapon?
Hey.
No. You seen Die Hard, do?
No.
Oh.
Bad Boys 2?
No.
I haven't either, to be fair.
Yeah, we gotta get to those. But the other two we have, and they're
Yes.
absolutely bangers.
Yeah, he's like so excited that he meets an officer that's like actually been in the action.
Yeah, and clearly he's a fan of those movies too, so
Yeah.
he wants to do something similar.
Skinner, I believe you've met. Oh, we're already firm friends.
Are we?
Well, all that remains is to welcome you to the weekly meeting of the Neighborhood Watch Alliance.
That's nice, though. They welcome him so warmly.
Yeah.
I am sure that all of you will have noticed the return of a blight to our streets.
Oh no.
I refer, of course, to the extremely irritating living statue.
Not the living statue.
That's the biggest problem they have right now. They need to solve it. You see how he sat up? He was ready for some real action, but nope.
Is it true that there is a place in a man's head that if you shoot it, it will blow up?
Morning, the Swans escaped.
And who might you be?
Mr. Staker.
P.I. Staker.
Yeah.
Right, piss taker.
Ah.
We'll do everything we can. Can you describe it to me?
Wait, that was his actual name.
I think so.
Oh gosh.
It's a swan.
It was actually true.
You got it. You got it. Swans and geese freak me out. I feel like, hey, there's the cornetto.
Well, there's nothing going on, is there?
There is always something going on.
Not here, man.
You have to look closer.
He's gonna start finding problems everywhere if he does that.
Why has he got that big coat on? Maybe he's trying to hide something.
It's not that deep, man.
Why has he got his hat pulled down like that?
He's ugly.
Excuse me.
Got him.
You're busted, man.
You don't want to do that. Yeah, he's trained, man. This guy's a badass.
Meet the cop.
He's still looking at movies.
Get into the real action.
It's funny because he was actually one of the guys that he was concerned about. Not the living statue again.
Sergeant Angel's having a spot of bother.
Roger that.
He's got the moves.
Why do they have walkie-talkies?
Everybody's just talking, yeah. He's on his tail.
You mothers.
Oh no.
Literally mothers.
Literally.
Through the gardens.
What's the matter, Danny? You never taken a shortcut before?
Hey, nice.
And this is how it was supposed to be.
Oh, that is so cool.
Look at him go.
Great references, man.
That's so cool. I love it.
Oh my God.
I
Even
love
did
that
a
they
flip.
do that. Sorry.
Oh God.
Sorry, that's so messed up.
You got this, man.
You got it, you got it.
Hey, as long as you get there, that's what's important.
That's true.
Tackle him.
Which one do you do?
The swan. Or the bad guy.
No, get the bad guy.
No.
Oh. Who's gonna throw it? Bung.
Oh.
No way.
Do you know this man?
Yeah, he's Auntie Jackie's sister's brother's boy.
And it didn't occur to you to mention this before?
I couldn't see his face, could I?
True. His hat was down.
Impressive collar. Shame Mr. Skidder doesn't want to press charges.
What do you mean doesn't want to press charges?
It's the way they do things around here, huh?
Everything all right?
Well, sir.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll make sure everyone gets their just desserts.
Literal desserts. Yeah, this guy feels like he's got that villain energy, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Scene, Point Break.
No.
Ever fired your gun up in the air and gone, ah?
No, I have not ever fired my gun up in the air and gone, ah.
He is so done with this guy.
I want to do what you do.
You do what I do. What on earth do you think you're missing out on?
Gunfights, car chases.
It's all the action films he's been watching.
He takes his job so seriously.
It's not all about gunfights and car chases.
Fire up the roof.
Car
There it
chase. I love how it just proves him wrong.
That was brilliant.
He's impressed by anything. It's so cute.
I'm a little late for the dress rehearsal. I'm playing the eponymous hero, you see. Romeo, not Juliet.
Yeah.
Thanks for clarifying that.
I'm a respected solicitor, so there's no need to... just stop writing.
He's writing everything he's saying.
Look, this is preposterous.
Preposterous.
Look, stop writing!
Stop talking!
He's all about protocol, isn't he?
Yeah.
I apologize.
See what I did then? This notebook has saved my skin more times than I care to mention. And you should think about using yours more often.
I do use mine.
Excellent usage of the space.
Thought you might want to do something.
What exactly were you thinking?
I know. Punk.
The Winchester.
Blower left you tickets for Romeo and Juliet.
Well, we can't accept gifts from somebody we've officially rebuked, so...
Oh, come on, man. Could have gone and had yourself a good time or something.
Wondered if you wouldn't mind representing us at the Amdrams tonight.
Damn, yeah, there's no getting out of it, huh?
To my love.
Do your thing, man. Kill that performance.
Now.
Now.
Yes.
His face, he's like, what the hell is this, man?
The quality. What the? You're dead, dude.
What version is
remember.
this? Yeah. Wait, what?
He's
His
horrified.
face says it all.
I mean, that was an interesting interpretation of Shakespeare for sure.
I'm so thrilled you accepted my invitation.
Yeah, we can't accept gifts from someone we've officially rebuked, so...
Just repeating exactly what he said.
She was in my year at school, always had a thing for him. She clearly has a thing for older men. Marcus Carter's big brother said he'd her up the duck pond.
Oh my goodness.
Sincere apologies for earlier.
It's quite all right, Mr. Blower. Drive safe.
Don't let me catch you again.
Drive safe. Oh my God.
That was cold. I love it.
He was so proud of that one-liner.
I know.
Oh.
Excuse me. What's going on? Who is that?
Who is it?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this turned into a slasher film.
Holy crap.
Oh, things are going to start happening now, huh? An actual murder.
Decaffeinated.
Decapitated.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Must have hit the sign at some speed. Took the old top off.
Oh my.
They made it look like a car accident.
Yeah.
He's going to know exactly what's wrong. We've already seen him.
What do we reckon?
The crime scene, he knows exactly what's wrong with it.
There never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
I don't trust him.
You seem sus, man.
Mm-hmm.
How you know the identity of the persons involved?
You know how it is. News travels fast.
Oh, come on. He's being extremely obvious about it, too.
I'm just saying things aren't always as simple as they look.
Well, most times they are.
Martin Blower was clearly having an affair with Eve Draper.
Oh, and how did you establish that?
Because we sat through 3 hours of so-called acting last night, and the kiss was the only convincing moment in it.
I love that he's actually learning from him. This is so good.
Oh, these guys are so obnoxious.
There were no skid marks at the scene.
There you go.
Ah.
It follows that for 300 yards, both driver and passenger did nothing to prevent their fate.
Right.
Spot a bother up at Elroy Farm. Old Arthur Webley's been clipping hedgerows that don't belong to him.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
We have an actual case right now. What do you mean?
I know. He was like onto something and wanted to start that investigation. Now he's got to do something else.
I'm now trying to think, like, I wonder, do you think they're impeding on purpose?
Yeah, I ain't Charles Brown. I couldn't see the view tomorrow. Was he mum, though?
He's great.
What did he say? Said edge is edge, huh? You only talking down.
Gotcha.
Mr. Webley, I trust you have a license for that firearm.
I does for this one. Does for this one.
He does for this one.
I love this.
For this one.
Why would you incriminate yourself, man? Oh my God.
Kidding?
He's got a
Holy
full-on
shit.
arsenal.
I like this
there.
man.
Where on earth did you get these?
Found him.
You found them?
And what?
Found them
Is
where?
this?
Is that a mine?
There's a lot of junk.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Dude. He's got a lot of faith in that mine. Oh shit.
You're kidding me. No.
Oh,
At least take some of the guns out. There were a lot of them in there.
When is it gonna go kaboom?
You what?
No, apparently it's been deactivated, over.
That's right.
Oh my God.
He was just messing with them.
I love that even the pin is 999. Like the level of security that they have is so atrocious.
I love those little details though. They show you a lot about the place without really having to state it, right?
Right.
The amount of cleverness the filmmaking has in and of itself.
Maybe we should do something to celebrate.
Yeah.
You've got to water your peace, Lily.
What exactly did you have in mind?
I don't know. Pub?
The Winchester.
It's always the pub for him. Oh,
I mean, listen,
man.
I love pubs. Pubs have the best vibes.
What can I get you that isn't a cranberry juice?
I don't really want to get drunk.
You can get a little drunk.
Okay, I'll have one.
There you go.
There you
Loosen
go.
up a little bit, man. You deserve it.
It's not your job to investigate this incident, is it? Is it?
No, it isn't.
I don't like those two.
They are so annoying.
so
They're
annoying.
just jealous.
What made you want to be a policeman?
Officer.
What made you want to be a policeman officer?
It's a valid question.
It all started with my Uncle Derek. I wanted to be like Uncle Derek.
Sounds like a good bloke.
Actually, he was arrested for selling to students.
Oh my God.
I had to prove to myself that the law could be proper and righteous and for the good of humankind.
He always knew.
What made you want to become a police officer?
After my mum died, it's what he wanted, you know? Keep me close by.
Do you mind if I ask how she died?
Traffic collision.
Oh.
No.
Watch this.
Oh God, what the hell?
Hell.
Oh, this guy. He looks like fun, man.
He does.
He looks like a great guy to hang out at a
he's
pub.
so sweet.
Entertaining and yeah, he's got a good heart. You could tell.
Oh, 777.
Oh, this guy again.
Mr. Skinner.
007.
What say we drink to their demise?
Shouldn't that be drink to their memories?
Of course. Cheers.
Oh, he so has something to do with that.
I mean, he did threaten her right in front of us.
Yeah.
And in front of him.
We'll be in bits tomorrow.
He'll be in bits tomorrow?
That was another threat. No?
Oh, good grief.
Whoa.
It's hardly in keeping with the village's rustic aesthetic.
This guy's got a nice place, huh?
There you go. And there's your chain. Would not want to be here in the morning.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Oh no.
Oh my God, guys.
The foreshadowing also. Like, as they said with the previous guy, I hope we don't see him again or something like that. Like,
yeah.
I hope that's the last that we see of him. And it was.
How about another beer?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Oh, sick.
Oh, that's great.
Jane used to say I loved my Lily more than I loved her.
Is that why you split up?
What?
Because you'd done it with a plan.
No.
I did miss a few dinners, you know, parties at birthday or two.
It was not fulfilling.
Her dad's funeral.
Oh, that's bad.
You just gotta learn to switch off that big old Melanie.
He's got to learn, yeah, to disconnect. You can't be plugged in all the time.
I don't think I know how.
I can show you how.
Oh.
He's such a good friend.
By the power of Grayskull.
That is amazing.
Point Break or Bad Boys 2?
You got to watch a movie, man.
Yes.
Which one do you want to watch first?
You are pulling my leg.
Pulling the leg. Oh, that's great. I love that.
No.
They're like,
He's got it memorized. He's gonna burn the whole place down.
Yeah.
It's gonna explode.
Making it look like an accident again.
Yeah.
There's no way you could perpetrate that amount of carnage and mayhem and not incur a considerable amount of paperwork.
This is about to go off.
Oh.
I'm loving this growing bromance. It's so adorable.
Oh, they're gonna get the worst news.
Shit just got real.
Exactly.
Seems like Mr. Merchant tried to have a little fry up and left the gas on.
Mm-hmm. He's got to start connecting the dots, right?
Yeah, he will.
That's 2 murders in a very short amount of time. Why now? Like, he just got here and nothing ever happens here.
Yeah, I think maybe it has something to do with the fact that he did arrive here. Is it all a huge plot?
Conspiracy?
We're just hoping to talk to the last people to see Mr. Merchant alive.
I was gonna say.
Why is this such a big joke to you?
Yeah.
3 people have died in a week.
Seriously.
If you didn't see anything suspicious, then who did?
You're making him a suspect now.
This has got to be, this can't just be incompetence. They have to be doing this on purpose.
There was something that took my eye.
Really? What's that?
Sandford's most wanted.
You do your job and we'll do ours, eh?
If you only would.
Church fate to look after.
No, I have not!
Actually.
Oh,
You're kidding.
No, come on. I feel so bad for him, man.
Me too. He must be so frustrated. His hands are tied. There's nothing he can do. They just keep blocking him.
He's got to be looking for a suspect, right? Who could it be?
Shark!
Jeez.
He's working. Sorry, Chief. Won't waste any more police time.
Can we please punch them in the face? Please.
This is a rifle range.
You'd be really good at it.
We already know he's got great aim.
Mm-hmm.
Take out all the little people, you get to waltz off with the cuddly monkey.
Oh, the grand prize. I wonder why he hasn't held a firearm in 2 years. I wonder if something happened to change his mind. Of course.
I mean, he's that good. Yeah.
That was amazing.
Oh!
Wait, I thought that was it.
I need to talk to you about George Merchant. Alone. The churchyard, 3 o'clock.
Oh, he knows something.
Oh, then he's got to be next. He looked scared, right?
Yep.
Announce the winners is the newest addition to the Sandford Police Force.
Service.
Sergeant Nicholas Angel.
Oh no, we have to hurry up.
He's not going to make it in time, is he?
No, I don't think so.
He's isolated. Is he next? I feel like he's next.
I feel like he's next too.
Yeah.
Broad daylight though?
Simon Skinner.
He's in the loo.
He just happens to be there.
Oh crap, no.
But I feel like this is too obvious, right? Like they're making us believe that it's Skinner. What is he going to do? What kind of... Oh, he's just going to drop that on him?
No way. Please. Go, 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 go.
Yeah, he knew something's up.
Oh my God. Please hurry up.
All right.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Stand back, there's been a terrible accident.
No, come on. This is not, no. Come on.
How in the hell does the killer keep getting away?
I don't know, man.
Who could do something like this?
Maybe it was the swan.
They are the worst.
They're terrible.
You really think this is murder?
I think you're talking a load of shit.
He thinks you're talking a load of shit.
No, we understood that one.
Not everyone's a murdering psychopath. It's high time you realize that. You and your monkey.
Oh, come on, man.
People are actually dying, dude.
Oh, maybe we should go home.
Is anything I've told you in the last 2 weeks sunk into that thick skull of yours?
Oh, come on.
Don't take it out on him.
You don't know how to switch off.
Yeah.
Well, it's about the balance, right?
Exactly.
I feel like he's like his entire life is his work. For his own health and his relationships, he does have to turn off.
What an interesting contrast. Like the town is super relaxed about it and he's so, you know, strict and disciplined.
Yeah.
And like you said, I believe that the perfect thing to do is be in the balance of both.
He's gonna have to figure this out on his own. Those detectives are not gonna do shit.
There it is. The pen and paper is his biggest tool, his biggest weapon.
Well, it's like you said, right? That notebook.
Yep.
I'm actually loving the mystery that's going on here right now. This is so fun.
Morning, Constable. All right. Thanks for the monkey.
You hurt his feelings, man.
Danny, I think I'm onto something.
Are you?
Let's go to work.
Please.
Someone from London called for you.
Tell him I'll call him back.
Said he had big plans for Sandford. Pissed on the floor in the Crown. But more importantly, was a good friend and client of Martin Blower.
Start connecting everything, right?
Yeah.
How are all these people?
Blower's leading lady. Distinctive laugh. True. Favored older men.
So, maybe they were all accidents.
Oh. No, dude, come
People
on.
have accidents every day.
Back to square one.
Fire in the station. What?
Oh my god.
Danny, why didn't you say something? We were working, weren't we?
Aww.
Hey, where are you going?
Personal errand.
Aw, he didn't want to bother him with his by telling him that.
You going somewhere, Miss Tiller?
I'm moving away. You know that fella who blew up?
George Merchant?
Yep.
Well, George Merchant got dressed and wanted to buy this land.
Interesting. He just found a next lead.
Martin Blower, God rest him, knew where the new bypass road is going because he was knocking off Eve Draper from the council, God rest her.
God rest everybody.
As far as I'm concerned, Cousin Sissy can go and fuck.
Would you just excuse me for just 1 second?
Oh, no.
You're kidding. No.
The killer's right there. He was so close.
He was right there.
This killer does not care.
Ah.
Tackle.
Get him, get him, get him. Come on.
You gotta get him, man. Come on. I love the intense chase happening within the confines of a shop.
He's fast.
Yeah. Hey, this guy.
Perfectly extra. Oh.
He's almost there.
Come on, he's right there.
You cannot lose him.
Shit.
You're saying this wasn't an accident?
Oh, come on. You're serious.
A very clear murder. What do you guys think happened? She fell on those things?
What are you suggesting? That Leslie Tiller tripped and fell on her own shears?
And then she happened to land backwards?
Why were you there? I was buying Constable Butterman a Japanese peace lily for his birthday.
Oh.
Maybe it was our old friend the cactus thief.
Oh, yeah, he was a prickly customer.
These guys are extremely annoying.
Yeah, he's the only one.
Am I going to do with you?
Sir, you have to understand.
No, you have to understand.
Is he gonna make you eat a dessert?
I'm certain. And what's more, I know who did it.
Oh, who did it?
I hope he's got enough evidence to prove it, because
I hope so.
Skinner just seems way too obvious, man.
It does. And the name is Skinner, really?
Leslie Tiller's dead.
How? She tripped and fell on her own shears.
Ow!
Shut up.
Why on earth would I do that, Sarge?
I'm glad you asked. You see, the land Merchant was buying had little value in of itself, but if it became accessible by road, it would be a prime location for, say, a retail park.
Right.
And incinerated an old man in his own house, covering your tracks with a judicial application of bacon and beans.
I mean, the motive makes sense.
Tim Messenger splattered before he could share with me what he'd told Leslie Tiller that very afternoon. The true value of her land.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is.
Upon discovering she was about to sell up to the developers, you brutally murdered her with her own shears.
Very entertaining, but I rather think you've been watching too many films.
He hasn't.
He's like, trust me, I know, man.
What makes you think that I could dislodge part of the church roof?
It's a well-known fact that the church roof is in dire need of repair.
True.
These accusations are quite meaningless, Sergeant, unless you can back them up with hard evidence.
Yeah, it all comes down to that.
Perhaps a wound you sustained on a piece of broken glass this very evening.
There's nothing there.
Interesting. Yeah, so
Yeah, either he's using people to do the dirty job,
he's got to be.
or it's someone else entirely. So yeah, like I said, it's either he's the mastermind or they're making it seem like it's him to throw the entire investigation off.
Did you really get me that plant?
Yes, I did. But it's been impounded as evidence.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I love their friendship, man.
me too.
Jog on.
Yeah. That probably felt extremely cathartic for him to finally tell someone to get the hell out. Yes, essentially.
How did it happen?
She tripped and fell on her own shears.
No, you
No,
know
she
better.
Look, Mr. Treacher's got his big coat on again.
Oh, man, he's lost it, huh? It's like he's becoming part of the town as well, right?
No
Yeah.
luck catching them killers then.
It's just the one killer, actually.
Ah.
Is it?
It's just the one killer,
No
actually.
luck catching them killers then.
Jeez, he really can't turn it off at all.
Get us back to the station, now!
Oh, no one had the brain freeze.
It's that moment of realization while eating an ice cream.
Maybe he's not alone. Maybe there are others.
Nicholas, sleep on it. And if you still feel the same in the morning, I'll get right on it.
Do you want a lift?
No. I could do with a walk.
Yeah, take a walk, clear your mind a little bit.
He's such a good friend, though.
I mean, it must be exhausting to be on your own or to feel like you're on your own, right?
Yeah.
Nobody believes you or think you're overreacting.
Oh, shit! Oh my god!
Oh, no.
Dude, this is strong, whoever that is. Oh, that makes sense!
That worked?
Playtime's over.
Not the plant! No!
Michael, are you there?
That's his voice.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yar. Skinner just sent someone to kill me, and now he's gone somewhere. It's Nicholas, by the way.
Oh my god.
shit.
Jeez.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna bust this thing wide open.
Show the entire town.
You might need this.
Yeah.
Thanks, partner.
Pen and paper. He was right all along.
Yeah.
Also, the irony of him using the peace lily
Yeah, I know.
to smash that guy's head. What the hell?
What?
Well, it looks like the table when he got welcomed in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like the parallel there.
How did it happen?
You'll find that we run a very tight ship.
They were all involved.
Dude, you need to take photos or something. There's no way they're going to believe it.
You'll all be delighted to hear that the tenacious Sergeant Angel has been taken care of.
Well, there's your confirmation.
Right.
Everybody's in on it.
Nothing will stand in our way.
Oh, I beg to differ, Mr. Weaver. I'm arresting you under suspicion of conspiracy to commit murder.
Oh, come, sir.
How are they going to believe him, though?
We do care, Nicholas.
It's all about the greater good.
Right, of course.
Blower's fate was simply the result of his being an appalling actor.
He was so bad they had to kill him.
And so Eve deserved to die too.
Oh, she did have a very annoying laugh.
Annoying. They killed her for the laugh.
Cousin Leslie was a terrible shame, but it seems she was set on moving away.
Ah.
If we can't have her, no one can.
Right. It's all about the greater
Jeez.
good for them.
Hello, Nicholas.
Of course.
Yeah.
I was like you once.
I'm not surprised.
No.
When they started the Village of the Year contest, she worked around the clock. I've never seen such dedication. We lost the title, and Irene lost her mind.
Oh, gosh.
Holy crap.
The adjudicators arrive tomorrow. We had to get everything ready.
You saying this is all about winning the Best Village Award?
Wow.
I'm disappointed you can't see the bigger picture.
Well, I'm happy to disappoint you, sir.
It's two completely different ways of viewing the world.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, yeah. You're outnumbered, buddy.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
No, not him, too.
Not Danny. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, man. Yeah. He's too good. He will never do that.
No. The betrayal. I'm so upset.
What a twist, huh?
Yeah, that is insane. I'm assuming that's also how they kept their crime rate so low.
Murderous son.
Oh my God.
For the greater good. Everybody that ever wronged them.
We don't come down
Oh!
No! How the hell is he going to prove all of this?
Also, the statue, the living statue looked like he was just all right. He was just forced to stay there. I guess he couldn't walk out.
Danny!
Oh! Oh!
You're kidding.
Dude, we trusted you, man.
What the hell, Danny?
Ta-da. What are you doing? Saving your skin.
Of course, they set that up earlier. We should have known.
And he has the notebook.
Dad just said it was his special club. There are skeletons back there. He's appointing himself judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah.
He's not Judge Judy and executioner.
Judge Judy.
We can do it together. You and me. Partners. Forget it, Nicholas. It's Sandford.
He doesn't think they can do it. Wow.
Well, this is all he's known, right?
Yeah. That must be extremely difficult to realize that your entire life has been not what you thought it was.
Yeah.
There's always something going on in this town.
It's also created that belief that, you know, that things will never change, that there's no way of changing them.
Sir?
All the action movies.
This is something I have to do myself.
So epic.
Oh, he's getting the cool glasses.
Another beautiful day in God's country.
Oh. Oh, he's about to make it a whole lot worse.
Oh, yeah. Your day isn't going to get any better.
Accidents happen all the time, man.
Oh! Yeah. You're not hitting up anybody.
Oh! She's got that
They
aim.
did set up that everybody had guns here. Oh! Flying kick to the face.
Yeah, he's not even noticing. He could just walk on in. Oh
He's
my
got,
god.
yeah, all the equipment he needs. Oh,
Hey.
yes. Suiting up, baby.
Dude, this is so sick.
One man army.
And he's
This
just walking
guy.
past them.
Someone from London call for you.
I'll call them back.
I'll tell him you'll ring him back.
Yes.
He does not even have to say it.
I didn't know we had a mounted division. Nobody tells me nothing.
I love that they're doing the same thing as Shaun of the Dead, where they're bringing the dialogue back.
Yes.
It's just such a great punchline.
Want to do something useful?
Wow.
Wow.
He's going to
Take-
use them? Yeah. That
This is so cool.
I like how it is about adapting as well, right? Using what you've got.
Mm-hmm. They're like, what the?
Oh, this is epic.
Iconic. Yeah.
Now what?
Morning.
Oh my goodness.
The shootout.
Right there in town square.
Oh, but he's right in his element. Oh my goodness, lady.
Dude, these people mean business.
It wasn't as peaceful as it seemed.
Definitely not. Is that a sniper scope?
Gosh, when they said they had guns, I didn't expect them to have this. She can't take it. It's too many at a time. That's one down. She is a menace. Look at her. Going full on akimbo on him.
This is amazing. Nice.
Hell yeah, partner.
Chef's kiss. Let's go, partner.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, this is great. Show him what you got, man.
Come on, come
You've
on.
been preparing for this. Dude, this movie is a trip. Like, how
Dude.
did we get here, guys? Like, this town seemed so peaceful.
It was
and now
all
we're
a
seeing
lie.
a full-on shootout. Oh,
Get him.
Make sure it's not ketchup.
Fascist! I knew she meant it.
I so hope he says hag. I am so hoping he says it.
Yes.
Hag.
Yeah! Get him, man.
Stop this, please. Let us stop this mindless violence.
Please.
Oh, now you want to stop it?
Shut up.
I may not be a man of God, Reverend, but I know right and I know wrong.
Yeah.
Cough, grasshopper.
Oh,
God
shoot.
damn. Ooh.
Those were tiny.
Oh, yeah, the vest on?
Oh, yes. Thank goodness.
Drop him.
Oh, smart.
Very nice.
You're a doctor. Deal with it.
Yeah, mother.
Oh, these two, dude.
Look at that shot. That's so sick.
They are
Yes!
so epic. Let's go to the pub.
This is so good.
Look at them go.
Shit's going down in the Winchester. It's really giving it that spy movie feel.
Yeah. Was that a bear trap? What is that?
Oh! It was a bear trap. Oh shit. Oh.
Officers, arrest that man.
They're using the riot gear against them.
You do as you're told.
I'm not taking orders from you anymore.
Good for you, Danny.
They've lulled everyone into thinking this is a perfect village and killed anyone who's threatened to change that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the previous sergeants, too.
He isn't even from round here!
Maybe it's time to give it up, sir.
Finally. Thank you, guys.
Officer Walker, stay here with Saxon and hold everything down.
Fair enough.
Officers, let's go.
I wonder if the fact that he can finally understand him is because he's been hanging out with him for so long that he's understanding his dialect, his accent.
I think so. I think that's actually what it is.
That would be a great detail if that's intentional.
See, it's nice that they're all in the same team. I love that.
He's leading his own squad.
Look
Hell
at
yeah.
them.
I say we go in through the front entrance, take the place oil by oil. They won't be expecting that.
Very good for what he said.
Where did that come from? What the hell?
I love that callback.
Here come the fuzz.
Ah, the Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz.
He knows what he's doing.
He does. Oh!
Ow.
I'm sorry.
Did he?
Oh, yeah, that trolley boy. Oh.
Like, going against the big guy again. Round 2, baby.
Dude, he is big.
He is massive.
Is this what you really, really want?
Yarm.
Suit yourself.
Ooh.
He did ask.
True.
Gave him an out. Go! Look at them go. The formation. They've never been trained for this, but they're killing it.
I know.
Oh. How dare you?
It's just bolognese!
It's just bolognese. Oh. I never thought I'd be seeing something like this go down in a supermarket, man.
No.
Is that it for him? All right, we keep moving.
Just say cool off.
No, I didn't say anything, actually.
It's a shame.
You should have.
I distracted him with the cuddly monkey, and then I said, playtime's over, and I hit him with the peace lily.
Hey.
Yeah. Tear right through it. They're coming in full force. Oh. Ow.
Yo, she took her clean out.
I'm like a bit of girl.
I mean,
It's a food fight.
Angel! Don't go being a... I wouldn't give you the satisfaction.
He's like,
Finally called him Angel, too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, gee.
We should get down there.
Don't you dare.
Ow.
Skin.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Shotgun! Punch that shit!
Nice.
That is sick,
fantastic. Are those the judges? For the...
Yep. They're like, this is not the most peaceful town ever.
Definitely not.
Dude, Edgar Wright is killing it with this, man. Shaun of the Dead was already amazing, but this is just pure style, dude.
This is on a whole nother
The
level.
pace is amazing.
The way the action is shot is fantastic.
This has been like the craziest third act I've seen in a while. This is nuts.
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
You don't have to actually say it, you know it, right?
Not the swan.
That damn swan.
That's pretty epic, not gonna lie.
That swan is causing so much trouble.
Can you please grab the freaking swan?
Thank you, once and for all.
He can be their mascot.
Stay back, or the ginger nut gets it.
Good job,
Hell
kiddo. Yeah, you get it.
You
Tackle!
don't mess with the ginger.
Not the ginger.
Ow.
Jeez, that's a kick.
Oh, like how this is symbolic of him tearing the town apart by exposing it.
Yeah. Ooh.
The epic rain.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not your village anymore.
Yes.
Gave us the line and everything. Knockout.
Beautiful uppercut. 10 out of 10. It's not even raining.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part.
He just couldn't stay down. Oh gosh. Oh.
Please make this be an actual accident.
Yeah! Oh, damn. That is, I love the dark humor, man.
Jesus.
That is so messed up, but.
Really?
Right, that wouldn't kill you.
Right, it's just through here.
Stay back! Get in, Frank, you silly bastard!
You bastard.
I'll tell you how this is gonna end!
Hey, good job, man.
Please
Disarm
be careful.
him. Oh, he's gonna have to
It's
do
his
it.
dad.
Just like the movie.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I don't blame him
he's
at
too,
all.
Yeah, he's too good of a person. No!
Oh! Well, that's a plot twist.
God damn.
I love the imagery, dude. The way they reference it, like other buddy cop films.
Yes.
It's just so much fun.
We have been trying to reach you for days.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, I've been kind of busy.
We need you back.
Of course you do.
They need him now, huh?
I kind of like it here.
Aww.
Besides, we have to do a considerable amount of paperwork.
Yes.
We're gonna have to process everybody now.
All of these guys.
Yeah.
Aww.
Who would have even who could have guessed this was gonna be the situation, man?
Dude, I never would have expected.
Wait, what?
You're kidding? What the? Oh, this guy.
You gotta be kidding. Oh, he got shot badly. No way.
Oh, God. Get.
Oh! It was still live. Oh my God. There goes the police.
Shit.
Danny!
Oh, Danny, no.
Just hang on. Hang on. Everything's gonna be fine.
Oh, that's a bad shot.
Yeah, it was a shotgun too, man.
Yeah. 1 year later. I hate how they're making us wait for the confirmation. Tell us. No.
No way.
Hope these are okay.
They're hiding the first name.
Yeah.
They're lovely.
Nice. All right. Glad he made it.
For his mom.
Aww.
Little Hand says it's time to rock and roll.
Bring the noise.
Best officers ever.
Ever.
Take care of business. I love that, dude. Hell yes. Edgar freaking Wright, dude.
That was amazing. Oh my God.
That just written by both of them once again.
Yeah.
Edgar Wright and Simon Pegg. Man, they just know how to give people a great time.
They really do.
Guys, my face hurts from literally smiling for over 2 hours. I mean, Simon Pegg and Edgar Wright have it down when it comes to comedy and comedic timing and punchlines and dialogue that repeats itself, that makes itself funnier the more you listen to the same line. I loved it. So in the first one with Shaun of the Dead, you had the lines coming back because they had a different meaning.
Right.
And in this one, it was used more in the sense to like reinforce the punchline because it kept getting more preposterous each time. Yeah. And I love the heck out of this movie. It's really a fun film. It's so endearing. The relationship between both of the cops, right? It's a buddy cop film at the end of the day. The relationship really works and you care for them and you see how they're getting along. And finally, it's like a little branch of hope for our protagonist here where he finally feels like, okay, at least one person is listening, right? Because you feel him get so lost throughout the film. He no longer knows what to believe in.
Yeah.
At some point, I imagine like he probably is thinking, am I going crazy? Am I maybe, blowing this out of proportion? Am I seeing the things that I want to see, or is this really happening? I can imagine all these things going through his head since everybody's telling him that he's nuts, that this is all just coincidental, that it's just an accident, right? Mm-hmm. And I love how the film, when you look at it from a much deeper perspective, and of course it is a comedy, but with Edgar Wright and Simon Pegg writing this, I can imagine that there's a deeper layer to all of this, and you can't always take it just at face value. But I really did enjoy the clash of like the ethic of philosophical themes going on here, because seeing it from a deeper level, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and just assume it's intentional, just like in Shaun of the Dead, a lot of themes were intentional and we got to explore those. The town is very much, they kept repeating for the greater good, and they're doing all of these things because they're the end justify the means. And that's very much like the town is the representation of utilitarianism. And then when you look at him, he's very much by the book, and his perspective is to do things because they're right or wrong. It's a very clear view that he has of, he's doing the right thing, they're doing the wrong thing, therefore they need to be processed by the book. Even how he takes everything, a lot of emphasis on paperwork and making sure that there's a process, right? He, normally these buddy cop movies or movies that deal with the police force or police, the word that he said.
Policeman officer.
Yes, right. Because he's like, force was too aggressive. Movies that deal with that tend to actually criticize bureaucracy and criticize like the red tape of all of it, and it like you mainly have in a normal scenario, the cop tends to be kind of sick and tired of doing the paperwork, right? Of being a paper pusher per se. And in this film, it's kind of like his superpower. You see him like embracing his pens and being ready to process people and wanting to write it down. So he's very much on the side of deontology, I guess I would say. So I love that there's that clash of ethics, and that's kind of like the layer when you look at it from a deeper perspective, and how that clashes as soon as he gets to that town. It's just not the way he sees things. Like he's coming into this place and he has a very clear process that he cannot understand the middle ground, right? He cannot understand like the owners were saying, hey, this is for the again, it all ties into the greater good theme of it. The way that they see things is like, it's better that they're in here than out there doing some other crazy stuff, right? Yeah. We'd rather have them here, and it's a mild bad thing, but it is for the greater good. And for him, there is no arguing,
right?
The fact that it's wrong, so it should be fixed, no matter how small that thing is. So yeah, essentially, he is being guided by whether his actions are, and what they're doing is good and evil, versus them basically saying, hey, if it's for the greater good for, most people, then we're going to go ahead and do it. And that's how they kind of, and that's a very, very different way of operating. And so they clash immediately because of that. And then I liked how throughout the film, we uncover the truth of how far the greater good and how far they are going to achieve what they call the greater good. And obviously it goes a little bit too far when we see what they're actually up to. And I love that reveal. And I loved how that all tied into the third act.
Yeah, it's actually really enjoyed that part, especially because to a degree, like how the townspeople were handling it, to an extent you can kind of understand, right? Like there are those minor infractions that you don't need to make a big deal out of it, but then some people view it differently, right? It's like the teens and underage drinking. You're never going to stop that from happening. Like there are always going to be teens that are going to find a way to drink, right. And at least here they can kind of supervise it. There are adults around that know them, that know that at least they can find a way to get them home safe.
Yeah, it's a small village.
Exactly.
Like everybody knows each other.
Exactly.
And the owner said it. They're like 2 months away from being like proper. So like they're almost there anyway.
Exactly. So it's it's an interesting play on the whole, just because something is illegal doesn't mean that it's evil. And just because something is legal doesn't mean that it's right.
Right.
And there are a lot of these themes, like you said, like ethics and morality and how that plays into, being a person in the police, right? And because everyone kind of goes into it for different reasons, and they even have a wonderful discussion about it with Danny, where, for him, he's like, dude, I've always wanted to be a police officer. Like, this is just always what he's wanted, And for the other, it's because his dad was in it. And it's so wonderful to see how much they can actually learn from each other, especially because in a way, the perfect world would be like a little bit of both, right? Like where you can sometimes be like, you know what, I'll give you a pass this time, just don't do it again, or just be careful.
Right.
Right. And on the other end, you can't also let everything slide. You still need some kind of order. It's like a policeman officer, driving drunk. Like, don't do that. That is actually dangerous and, people can get hurt. And I love that we literally saw this back to back where there are certain things that is it really going to hurt somebody? Could it possibly? How dangerous is it? And in the fact that we see that clash instantly is the perfect foreshadowing for the real problem that we're facing later on. Because they're saying it's for the greater good, but then, those kids still end up being dead. They're essentially killing all the criminals and saying that there are no crimes happening. They're not doing the paperwork.
Just sweeping it under the rug.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, they kept saying, like, accidents happen all the time. Accidents happen all the time. And then I'm like, every single accident is probably just them doing this, getting rid of the criminals essentially just so they can look good at that village competition.
I'm confident that the only accident that actually happened throughout the film was there at the end. Like they definitely cleaned everything up and made it seem, like you said, that everything is perfectly fine. It's just they're living in a lie, know, and they're okay with that. Yeah.
And it's so interesting that, what pushes our protagonist out into the village, into the countryside to begin with is the jealousy in his department. Right? They don't like that he was so good at his job. And it's interesting how this is reflecting on the whole bureaucracy of things, right? You get kind of both sides. You get one side that doesn't do nearly enough what they should do. You see the laziness, and then you see on the other end, that it's ineffective. And you see how a lot of times, even though your job is to do the right thing and to protect people and to maintain order and justice, a lot of times that's not what happens, and a lot of times it is what happens. Like, again, you get the good and the bad, like with every other gig. And the fact that we get to meet a character, a protagonist that is this firm in his morality,
his moral compass is
his
strong.
moral compass, and it's so interesting that they even have, like a reverend, someone being like, oh, you're not a person of God. And he's like, oh, you're an atheist. He's like, no, like, I'm just not fully convinced. And they're like, oh, you're an agnostic. Like, they have to label him. Yeah. Right. And in the end, he's just saying, I love that he says, like, this is not about religion. I just know the difference between right and wrong. That's all that it takes. And these people have completely lost sight of that because, again, they profit off of it, right? They benefit from all of these insane things that they're doing. And the fact that they were able to convey so many deep thoughts about morality and ethics and doing the right thing and law and order and wrap it in such hilarious, over-the-top, preposterous comedy is freaking insane. This is so freaking good. I expected this to be funny just because of how good Shaun of the Dead was and the hype in the comment section that was like, that already sold me on this, but like I did not expect this to be that good because it's like there's such a deeper level to this. You can watch the surface level and still enjoy it, and then you can watch it again and then this time, analyze the deeper meaning behind things and have a fantastic time. And on top of that, the performances, first of all, the cast in this is amazing. We have some of the coolest British actors ever. We have a freaking former James Bond, that is freaking awesome. And the comedy chops and the hilariousness of everybody had me so freaking impressed.
I love the humor in this. Like it was funny. It was dark when it had to be, and it was very similar, to that Shaun Shaun of the Dead style, where, you know, sometimes it was just funny because it was kind of gory and it was a bit too much, but it's still kind of messed up, but funny, you know, and this one did that quite a bit. And I loved how, you know, they set up the whole like the sea mine situation, the arsenal that this guy had in his shack. Like, what? You know, it's like he had so many weapons. And I loved how all of that came back. Like, they found a place to fit everything. Like, these guys, they know how to set up their Chekhov's guns and how to set them off with such style, in a highly entertaining fashion. And it was just such a great experience. It really was. There was moments there during the supermarket shootout. I was like, what the hell are we watching? How do we get here? You know, and then you start looking back and trying to backtrack, and it all just fits. It makes sense. It's clever writing at its highest degree. And I love that these two, like, their collaborations, it seems to just have this synergy and energy to it. I know there's one more left for the trilogy. I would have loved them to just keep on going, because these films, they feel different. Yeah. They have a certain taste to them, you know? The Cornetto flavor does have its own signature, and it really shows. I love how endearing it is. Like I mentioned before, like, you really do feel for the characters, and because Nicholas and Danny, they're the heart of the story, right? So I love that we take the time to spend with them. And I love how these films not only have a similar style, but some of the same themes per se, like friendship is very much at the forefront of it, right? In Shaun of the Dead, we had both Shaun and you know, his roommate, and when we get to explore their relationship, and at the end of the day, you know, it's kind of a message of having healthy relationships right within those friendships, and you see that he gets the distance, but he still keeps his best friend, albeit in the shed, right? Like, they foreshadowed with that line. So I did enjoy that. And then here it's very much the same thing, where it's about both of them and how, you know, they each get to understand each other. And I think having that heart really allows us to kind of feel for the characters, for both of them. And when shit hits the fan and it gets dangerous, you're actually invested and you don't want to see them get hurt. And, you know, when he got shot, I got genuinely worried. I was like, oh my God. Like, that's the genius of the film too. It knows when to switch gears and switch tones in such an agile and short amount of time. They just are able to do it in a realistic way. And what I mean by realistic is it doesn't feel out of place for the world that they're building. And I love that. Yeah.
I think a big part of what contributes to that is I can't go on without mentioning the performances both of Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. When we first started watching this movie, I didn't really have all that many expectations, except I just kind of expected them to play the same characters as in Shaun of the Dead. You see that happen with a lot of actors, where they just kind of play the same character over and over again. Yeah, you know, a lot of times, you know, it can happen. And the fact that both of the characters that they're playing are completely different. And I absolutely adore that. Like, they do share commonalities with the previous characters from Shaun of the Dead, but they're so different. And like, the performances, Nick Frost being so endearing in this, like, he was so tender and such a good friend and so adorable, like, throughout the whole thing.
If you look at it, they're kind of opposites actually to their characters in Shaun, because, like, you know, Nick is very much a guy that does things all the time. He cannot look away, versus Shaun, who was kind of aloof of the whole situation. And then, you know, in Shaun of the Dead, Nick Frost's character, I forgot his name, but he was very much like, he was a good friend, but he wasn't like all that good for Shaun, at least during the beginning, you know, the first act of that movie. And then here, it's very much apparent that, you know, he is trying to be a solid friend to Nick. So I very much like how all four characters, like, how different they are from, you know, their previous project, which is a really cool parallel there.
Yeah, especially because, you know, it would be easy to just keep doing what you're good at as an actor, but the fact that both of them have such range, you know, Simon Pegg in this killed it, dude. Like, he was a full-on badass in this, but like very militaristic, you know, like the way he looked, the way he walked, the way he carried himself. And I was very positively taken by that.
The like flips he was doing as he was running, all the extra moves.
But it's those little things that really contribute to how you create a character and make them feel so lifelike. You know, you feel like you could literally just see them, like, you'd be living down the road a couple blocks away from you, you know? And that's so special. And the chemistry that these two have, no wonder they're working together for another time, because it's absolutely amazing. Like, the banter back and forth, the way they even look at each other, and like, you just feel the friendship, you feel the care just emanating through the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just the heart and soul of both of those movies. But especially in this one, I was rooting for these guys. I loved their partnership. And like you said, the buddy cop element of this, I love how all of the tropes in, procedural cop movies or shows or buddy cop movies, they took so many of the tropes and they made them work, or they made fun of them.
Yeah.
And that's
I love
so
that.
good. Like, yeah, they have such a thorough understanding of that particular genre and what makes it work. And a big part of it is the mystery. And the mystery just, that kept me hooked, man. I was like, okay, who is it? Who is the bad guy, right? And it very much had like the Scream Ghostface element to it, where you thought it was one, like the obvious person that was the killer. And guess what? He was involved. But it's like, there's a second killer. But no, there's actually multiple killers.
The entire town is in on it. Or
essentially.
Some people within the town. But yeah, the people that we've grown to know that were handling business in the town.
Yeah, essentially. And the fact that they just went for it, the plot twists and all of that jazz. Like, what a great freaking movie, man. This has such high rewatchability, and I already know it's going to be just as funny when you watch it for the 10th time as it was in the first.
I think that's a great compliment to give this movie. I think rewatchability is the perfect word for it, actually, because there's a lot of foreshadowing, both in Shaun and in Hot Fuzz, that when you watch it a second time, I can imagine you can go, oh my God, it was right there. That's why he's doing what he's doing. And you can have a laugh, or you can kind of acknowledge, and process that information a little bit early on and keep an eye on those people and be like, oh, what are they doing? Because I'm sure everything, like I said, it's all so well thought out that when you collect all the pieces and you start to analyze them, it still makes sense.
Yes.
A lot of films, sometimes when you get the third act and you get the conclusion and the answer to a mystery, or the big third act with a lot of action, sometimes when you look back on some of the plot points, it kind of starts to fall apart. And these movies have that gem, I guess, that brightness to them, that even if you were to watch it again, it all makes sense. It only reinforces why the film works as well as it does.
Right.
And I think that's why these movies are so beloved, because not only are they a great time, they talk about something that's a little bit deeper than just the funny jokes. And even the jokes are kind of, they're not surface level. You kind of have to be, it's that British humor where you have to have that sass, or you have to understand sarcasm or irony, and the pacing of it. And I just love it, man. I love every single moment of this movie. I thought it only kept getting better and better as the movie progressed.
Yeah.
And then by the third act, I was like, this is just, it's too much fun.
It
should be illegal for a movie to be this fun. So they should process this entire film.
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun. And man, guys, thank you so much for, recommending a movie like this. We've been enjoying, that's 2 out of 3 in the Cornetto trilogy.
2 out of 3.
It's been a great time. Let us know if we missed anything. Let us know what little details you like from this film, like you've done with Shaun of the Dead. That reaction in the comment section was fantastic. So guys, thank you so much for interacting. We hope that you guys enjoyed. And as always, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
See ya.